In a bustling city, there lived a young man named Zareen. He was ambitious, well-spoken, and deeply admired by his peers. But beneath his confidence, he carried a secret, a love that was never meant to be. It began with a simple conversation. Elham, a classmate, was different from anyone Zareen had ever met. She was intelligent, kind, and shared his interests. At first, their discussions revolved around academics, ambitions, and dreams. But soon, those conversations stretched into the late hours, messages filled with longing, and stolen glances that carried unspoken words. Zareen knew that Islam forbids relationships outside of marriage, but he reassured himself that theirs was pure. "We aren't doing anything wrong," he thought. "It's just feelings." But what began as a spark turned into a fire. Their attachment deepened. They found excuses to meet, their hearts racing with every encounter. The more they indulged, the more they craved, and soon, Zareen realized he was no longer in control. One evening, after a particularly long conversation with Elham, Zareen sat alone in his room. A strange emptiness settled in his chest. He had everything: grades, friends, and a promising future, yet he felt lost. His prayers had become rushed, and his connection with Allah had weakened. That night, he had a dream. He was standing in a beautiful garden, but as he reached out to touch the flowers, they withered in his hands. A river flowed nearby, but no matter how much he drank, his thirst remained. Then, in the distance, he saw a bright light, but between him and the light was a massive wall. No matter how hard he tried to climb, he couldn't reach it. A deep voice echoed in his mind. "You chase what is temporary and neglect what is eternal." Zareen woke up in a cold sweat. He knew what the dream meant. His heart had been chasing something that was never meant to last. His love for Elham had become a distraction, a beautiful illusion pulling him away from his ultimate purpose. The next day, with a heavy heart, he met Elham. "Elham," he said, "I care for you, but I care for my soul more. I care for our Akira more." Elham's eyes filled with confusion. "What are you saying? If our love is real, it will find its way through the right path. But right now, we are walking a road without Allah's blessing, and I can't ignore that anymore." Tears welled in Elham's eyes. "I don't want to lose you, Zareen. If we are meant to be, Allah will write our story in a way that is pure and blessed. If not, then He has something better for us. Trust Him." With those words, Zareen walked away, feeling the weight of his decision, but also a strange sense of peace. Islam does not forbid love. It forbids unprotected love. A love without boundaries, without responsibility, without the security of Allah's blessing. Haram relationships seem beautiful, but they come with 1. False attachment. 2. Loss of peace. 3. Spiritual consequences. 4. Emotional damage. True love isn't found in hidden messages and stolen moments. It's found in patience, purity, and trust in Allah's plan. ***, if love is real, it will